We've seen all kinds of different creatures on this channel, but a tree monster? Well, that's a first. The Guardian opens up with the Sheridan family. The parents are heading out for a weekend trip. The thing is that they have a newborn baby, like less than a month old. It's kind of early to skip town, but okay. Seeing how their young son here can't watch her, they hired a guardian. But this chick is no ordinary human. She's a druid who sacrifices babies to an evil tree. 3 months later, we meet another family with a newborn, Phil and Kate Sterling. I think it's pretty obvious what's going to happen here, but let's continue. Only a couple weeks after giving birth, Kate wants to go back to work. What's the deal with all these young mothers wanting to leave their children so quickly? Well, they reach out to an agency and interview several babysitters. They agree to hire one girl, but then she mysteriously dies by falling into a cactus. Ouch. Now, they have to go with their second choice, Camila. The first night, things go well. Phil finds his son in the bath with her. I guess she just lives with him, which is good. Someone needs to watch the kid when you have such dumb parents. Put some clothes on the boy. He's gonna freeze. After sneaking a peek at the babysitter, he goes downstairs and makes a root beer float. Man, this movie's random. The next day, Camilla takes Jack outside for some sunshine, but their good time gets interrupted by a biker gang. However, they don't know her little secret, and she leads them right to the tree. And they get pulverized. It would seem even the animals obey the tree spirit because the wolves come out to feast. That night, the Sterlings host a party. One of their guests is Ned Runcie, the architect who built the house. Well, Camilla catches his eye, and he falls head over heels in love with her. But, of course, she has bigger fish to fry, like sacrificing Jack to a tree. Why not just do it now and get it over with? Well, it has something to do with a baby's blood and how it changes after 4 weeks. Then it's no good. I'm not too sure about that one. On her night off, Camilla decides to take a walk, and Ned follows her. Not in a creepy stalker vibe kind of way, but more of like a, oh, hey, I just missed you. Let's hang out. But again, she has more important things to do, like lie naked on the tree. I mean, I'm not complaining. Well, Ned gets caught, the wolves chase after him, but he does make it back to his house. He calls 911, but they don't believe him. So he leaves a voicemail to Phil, warning him of the creature he's let into his house. After that, it's only a matter of time before the wolves tear him apart. In the morning, Phil listens back to his messages. One of them is from a lady who needs to talk to him, and the other from Ned. But Camilla interrupts before he can fully listen to it. He decides that it'd be a good idea to visit the lady who called him, Mrs. Sheridan. Of course, she's the mom from the beginning, and she knows whatever happened to her baby is gonna happen to his. I only bring up this part because it is truly heartbreaking to see how her and her son are coping with the loss of baby Leah. It's very sad. Back home, Phil finally listens to Ned's full voicemail, and that's enough confirmation for him to kick her out of his house. But during the argument, they notice that Jack is sick and non-responsive. So they rush him to the hospital. The doctors run some tests, but don't find anything wrong. Which I'm guessing has something to do with Camilla, but I'm not too sure. Regardless, he does eventually wake up when she comes near. Camilla grabs him, but Phil puts a stop to that. They rush home and split up, Kate getting into the car, while Phil and Jack head into the woods, Camilla floating after him. Right then she catches up, and Kate comes careening in and mows her down. They tell their story to the cops, but come on, would you believe that there's a floating woman who feeds babies to trees? Nothing else they can do now but leave town. But first, Phil's got some work to do. While he's out, Camilla pays a visit, hell-bent on sacrificing Jack to her tree. Phil fights with the tree, while Kate fights with the druid, who was looking more and more, I don't know, tree-like. Also, I just can't ignore how much Phil looks like Ash Williams here. In the end, as he cuts limbs, Camilla's affected. Kate throws her out a window, and both tree and druid bite the dust. You know, looking back, this isn't the first evil tree movie that we've watched. That honor would go to From Hell It Came. But still, The Guardian certainly has a unique monster. Honestly, I kinda liked it. I know I'm in the minority here, but The Guardian was a fun movie with plenty of gore and boobs, if you're into that sort of thing. The acting's pretty wooden. Get it? Wooden? Actually, it's not. I just wanted to make that joke. I thought everyone did a pretty good job, especially the Sheridan family. Seeing them live without their baby was truly heartbreaking. There is a lot of randomness here, like that root beer float scene. Some of it does feel like padding. Sam Raimi was originally set to direct, but he dropped out in favor of Darkman. So they got William Friedkin to direct, the same guy who made The Exorcist. Now, The Guardian is no exorcist, far from it, but the changing of hands is noticed throughout. All in all, The Guardian isn't a bad movie, and can frighten you, especially if you have a baby. I bet you'll think twice before sitting under that beautiful old oak tree in the park next time you have a family picnic. It might just steal your baby's soul. I give The Guardian 3 root beer floats out of 4.